I would hope that we would always have the budget on national security presented jointly by the Secretary of State and Secretary of Defense. I would hope that we would always have a way of measuring, and I do think the initiation of a quadrennial review is a very good thing at state, and I think that we ought to consciously think through how we develop an integrated approach to explaining, setting goals, and managing the application of smart power worldwide, and accept the reality that we are, unless we are just immensely stupid and self-destructive, we're going to be the leading country on the planet at least for another half century. And therefore, we're going to bear a burden of leadership, and we're going to bear a responsibility worldwide. And the more we can do that in a smart way, minimizing our military application of force and maximizing all of our other assets, the better off we'll be, and the more acceptable we'll be to the rest of the planet. And I think in that sense, what you're trying to do is very important, and I can assure you I'm going to do everything I can to help you with the new Congress in explaining the centrality of smart power to developing a better future. I'm convinced that with a reasonable amount of educational effort, that the new Congress will in fact be very supportive of the development of smart power. And I believe that the work that began under Secretary Rice, who really began to systematically think about modernizing the State Department, and has been continued under Secretary Clinton, is very, very important. I've publicly spoken on many occasions about the need, frankly, to have a bigger Foreign Service, because the Foreign Service is so small you can't actually do effective training because everybody's too busy. And if you really want to talk about smart power, you have to start to talk about smart strategies. If you're going to have smart strategies, you better have honest intellectual frameworks.